So welcome back to the dumbest bill in America. We have with us Delegate Brian Chisholm. Welcome, Brian, again.
Always good to be here.
So this particular podcast for the dumbest bill in America is for the war on cars in the state of Maryland. Democrats in Maryland don't think you should have a car. They don't think you should be mobile. They don't think you should be, free to move about the country and move about the state of Maryland. And why is that? Well, I can tell you what they're doing to prevent you from doing that. They're making car ownership impossibly expensive. So this session, the Democrats' war on cars included an increase in the sales tax when you buy a new car or a used car, Brian, from 6% to 6.5%, Brian. Thoughts?
I think if Lightning McQueen was dead, he'd be turning over in his junkyard right now. Can you imagine Tow Mater talking about, your car breaks down, Tow Mater, don't worry about it. I'll take you, get you a new car. It's going to cost you 6.5%. You're going to have to pay a little extra for it. And if you buy a used one, we're still going to get you, And don't think about renting a car because we get you there too.
So you were just paying 6%, but I think this bill is actually retroactive to, when is it? Is it prospective? I guess it couldn't really be retroactive. It's hard to know. But Governor Moore, I'm sure, will actually sign it. Naturally, he's going to sign it because they need the money because of, climate change. That's what they're basically telling you. You can't drive a car because of climate change. You're bad because you're I thought they wanted us all to drive electric cars, but it doesn't matter. You still got to pay 6.5%. And by the way, Brian, they also doubled the titling fees. This is all done electronically, these titling fees now. They could send it to you to your iPhone or to your phone. But oh, no. It's not $100 now, it's $200. And then the tire tax, which you're triple taxed. And then the registration tax for your car. And then the rental car tax. You get into an accident. Well, now you got to pay a tax when you rent the car as well. But it's a war on cars.
And an increase to tolls and fees too. So it really is. It's like we want to control you so badly and you didn't fall for our electric vehicle trick and not everybody bought them. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to force you onto the trains. Where have I heard that before? And onto the buses. This is really what they want. They want the 15-minute city. They will not deny that anymore. We want everybody walking or on a bus or on a train. We do not want you to have independence by driving yourself because that is a show of independence and that can't go with the state.
You're absolutely right. I mean, the freedom of movement, Brian, right? It's like that is uniquely American. The ability to get into your car, which is uniquely American because you own a car and be able to get in it with your family or with your friend or with your dogs or, other animals that you might have, and just say, hey, let's just go for a ride. Let's go for a ride out into the country and let's just check it out. Let's go watch the fall foliage or let's go to a winery or to a brewery. Let's just get out and see things. The Democrats don't want you to do that.
Yeah. And the measure of a strong economy is the speed in which a dollar changes hand, right?
Oh, for sure.
And they don't like independent economies. So if you can't move, they can at least throttle you back a little bit. You're not killing the planet, which is their biggest concern. They keep telling us 12 years. I'm now on my 5th decade of we're all going to die in 12 years. If they really believe that, why won't they just let us drive wherever the hell we want to drive, Mark?
But, Governor Moore of the state of Maryland said that, and the Democrats said this as well. They said there are no tax increases in the budget or have passed in Maryland whatsoever that affect the middle class. Really, Governor Moore? Really, Maryland Democrats? This particular tax increases it on every single Marylander who owns a car or who wants to buy a car, whether it's a new car or a used car, increases the titling tax, the tire tax, which is a triple tax, the registration tax, the rental car tax. That doesn't hit the middle class, Governor Moore and Maryland Democrats. How stupid do they think we are, Brian?
I would challenge every Marylander to just spend one day and add up all the extra taxes you're paying on it. No, don't even do that. Before breakfast, tell me if you can make it to the breakfast table without paying an extra tax. But we cut 0.05% of your income tax to some group that we still can't figure out.
Do you know Governor Moore, Brian, came out today, and the Democrats did too, and said, we cut the budget. It's like, really? Last year's budget was $4 billion less than this year's budget. This year's budget is $4 billion more than last year's budget. Well, now we know why, because of all these taxes on the middle class.
Well, now you're just playing with numbers, Mark. You don't understand addition at all.
That's the nonprofit math of Governor Westmore,
exactly
you know? It's like, well, in a nonprofit, we just have donors, they give it to us. But in Maryland, we have to actually tax people to give it to us. But no, not the middle class. They're completely, no one drives a car anymore, right, Brian?
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's walking around. I saw everybody walking around today. There was no cars moving. Traffic's jammed up with people that aren't really driving those cars, I guess.
And that's the dumbest bill in America, which is the war on cars in the state of Maryland. Welcome, and we really appreciate you guys being here. I just want to again say thank you to my good friend, Delegate Brian Chisholm. Thanks for watching us. We have more to come. See you next time.